Now we'll be doing chapter 18, adverbs of comparison, and for that you can open your books to page number 86. Okay, and you will find chapter 18 over there. Okay, so now talking about adverbs of comparison. Okay, as we have seen in adjectives also, and now we are seeing in adverbs too. As you all know that what are adverbs? That are adverbs are what? That are words that modify a verb, an adjective or another adverb. Okay, so now how they are compared when they are in the sentence. Okay, what is the comparison and how the comparison is done in the sentence. Okay, we will be seeing it over here. Okay, so we have 3 degrees of comparison. Okay, that is positive, comparative and superlative degree. Okay, I am writing over here. First is positive degree. Second is comparative degree, and the third one is superlative degree. As I told you that as I told you an example that he is running fast. Fast is what? Fast is an adverb. Okay, and here we are not comparing anything with anyone, and I am not comparing anyone over here. Okay, so this is what? Fast is the positive degree of comparison. This is what? This is the positive degree of comparison. Okay, now moving further. Sia is running faster than Ram. Okay, over here you can see that I am comparing Sia and Ram. Okay, that is why I have used faster as an adverb, which is what? I am comparing between two nouns over here. I am comparing between two things, isn't it? Two nouns over here. Okay, so faster is what? Comparative degree of comparison. This is what? This is comparative degree. Okay, faster is comparative degree. Okay, now because we are comparing between two persons, Sia and Ram. Okay, the syllable, we form the comparative by adding er and the superlative by adding est. Like we are having the one syllable word. Okay, that is having the one vowel sound. Like if I write hi. Hi. Okay, so hi is having the sound of only one vowel and it is having one vowel, that is I. If you have to identify what is the one syllable word, you need to see the word, and if the word is having only one vowel, then it is a one syllable word. Okay, so hi is the positive degree. Okay, this is what? This is the positive degree. Okay, so to form the comparative and superlative, what we need to do is we need to add er to form the comparative and est to form the superlative degree. Okay, so here this is what? Comparative degree. And now forming the superlative degree. Highest, it is superlative degree. Okay, we have added er and est. Okay, now second example, second point, which is what? With adverbs of two or more syllables, we form the comparative and superlative degrees by adding more and most before the positive form. Okay, so this thing we follows in the adverb that are ending with ly. Okay, so this is what we do is we add more in comparative degree and most in superlative degree. I am writing an example over here. Loudly. Okay, here you can see we are having what? We are having more than one vowel, O and U, isn't it? So now to form the comparative degree of loudly, what would be the comparative degree? More. More loudly. And superlative degree? Most loudly. Okay, so in this way we need to form the comparative and superlative degree. Now the third point, we do not follow any rules to form the comparative and superlative degrees of irregular adverbs. Now these irregular adverbs does not follow the rules we have studied. Okay, they will just change the whole word. Okay, I am writing an example, that is little. What is the comparative degree of little? It is less, and the superlative degree is least. Okay, so here you can see that I have changed the whole word. I have just not added er or est in the last. I have changed the whole word because little is what? It is an irregular adverb. Okay, so these are some of the ways to form the comparative and superlative degrees of positive degree. Okay, and in this way only you need to form the comparative and superlative degree. Now we will move to the exercise of this chapter. Exercise A. Fill in the blanks with appropriate adverbs. Okay, so we need to fill these blanks with appropriate adverbs and by seeing which type of degree should come in the blank. Okay, so now I am taking the second example. The sun is shining brightly today, but it was shining dash yesterday. Okay, so we are given with what? We are given with brightly over here. Okay, so as I have told you, brightly is the adverb in that sentence and we have to use the correct degree of comparison to put in the another blank. Okay, so as you can see that this word brightly is ending with what? Ly, and as I told you that the adverbs that are ending with ly will form their comparatives and superlatives by adding more and most before them. Okay, so first of all we need to see that in the sentence the sun was shining brightly today. Sun is shining brightly today. Okay, but it was shining dash yesterday. So we are comparing between two days, that is today and yesterday, isn't it? So what we have to do is we need to see that what type of degree should come. Here we are comparing between two things, isn't it? Today and yesterday. Okay, so we will use the comparative degree. Okay, so we will fill the blank with what? Let's see. The sun is shining brightly was there and we were comparing between today and yesterday. है ना? Right? So we have used more brightly. We have to write more brightly over there. Okay? So in this way you need to do this exercise. Okay? Now moving further to your next exercise, that is exercise B. Complete these sentences with the correct adverbs from the brackets. Okay, so we are given with two options that are given in the brackets and we need to put the correct adverb. We need to choose the correct adverb from the bracket. Okay, so I am taking this one. Second, Alia walks dash gracefully or more gracefully. What should come? Gracefully will come when we are comparing, we are not comparing anything with anyone. Okay, and more gracefully will come when we are comparing between two nouns, isn't it? Am I comparing Alia with anyone in this sentence? No. So, what should come in this blank? Gracefully. Positive degree of comparison. Gracefully will come in this blank. So, the answer you can see that is gracefully. Okay, in this way you need to do this exercise. Moving further to your next exercise. Your C exercise is there. Fill in the blanks with the correct adverbs from the box. And what we have to do is, we are given with some of the adverbs in this box and we need to put the correct adverb in the blanks given. Okay. So, I am seeing the example. Mona always leaves home dash then her sisters so that she is never late. Okay, so what are we putting in the blank? What is the most appropriate adverb from this box? That is earlier. So what we will put? Earlier in this blank. Okay, in this way only you need to do this exercise. Now moving to your last exercise. The exercise, rewrite these sentences correctly. So, some of the sentences are given over there and we have to rewrite these sentences correctly. Okay, we need to find out the error and we have to correct that error. Okay, so I am taking fourth one, that is the hare ran fastest than the tortoise. Okay, so as you can see that we are comparing between two animals, two nouns over here, that is the hare and the tortoise, isn't it? So, the degree we should use is comparative degree, but here what is used? Fastest, which is what? A superlative degree. So, we have found out the error over there, that is what? Fastest is the error. Okay, we need to correct this, isn't it? So, what would be the answer? The hare ran faster. Faster will come in place of fastest. The hare ran faster than the tortoise. Okay, in this way we need to correct the error in the given sentences. Okay, and in this way you have to solve this exercise. Okay, I hope you have understood the chapter well. Please do the bookwork which has been sent to you with this video. Stay fit, stay at your home. Thank you.